Vagina Monologues, Eve Essler has continued to work towards ending violence against women through the V-Day organization. Her writings and her continued endeavors for creating opportunities for conversation with women across the world. Each travels have inspired new dialogues, new monologues, including the new work, I Am an Emotional Creature, The Secret Life of Girls Around the World. We perform this piece from I Am an Emotional Creature to honor the experiences of girls around the world.
I live in Bukavu, Democratic Republic of Congo, but I think this guide applies to any girl, anywhere in the world.
People ask me all the time how I survived. It wasn't that I was smarter than anyone else or even stronger.
I didn't even know what I was doing. It was just something inside of me. Couldn't go along. My friends, they were taken at the same time as me. I don't think we'll ever get them back. Rule 1. Get over that girl thing. This can't be happening to me.
When it happens, and trust me,
It happens to thousands of us.
You will not believe it. You will think, these are just some crazy soldiers. They must be bored or something. They can't be hurting me, grabbing my arms and legs all rough like this, throwing me into their truck. Your mind will start telling you things.
They are soldiers from my own country. They are old enough to be my father.
They know better than this.
They're here to protect me.
This will be confusing. It'll make you feel stupid. It'll make you feel like what is happening is not really happening. It'll make you feel like you did something wrong.
I watched my best friends, Elisa, Esther, Sawadi. We were on holiday.
We took the boat together from Bukavu to go. We were joking around a lot of the lake.
Lake Kivu, it's a really huge lake. It takes 5 hours to cross it. We were drinking Fantas and making fun of Esther's big crazy hair.
We were gonna go to Goma to swim and hang out.
We went shopping.
Sawadi bought these gold shoes.
I remember thinking I wanted them too, but I didn't want her to think I was copying her.
As we walked up the store and down the street, it didn't seem real.
We were just shopping and
Then these crazy soldiers. That's why they didn't run. I wanted to run, but I didn't want to leave them. When we tried to refuse, that's when we got how serious it was. One of the soldiers, the real big one, was beating Elisa, and she was screaming. My best friends were all screaming and crying, and I got very quiet. That's what I do. I wasn't going to let those soldiers know anything. That leads to
Rule 2. Never look at him when he is breathing.
he will call on your name in that grating, craving voice. He will beg you to look. He will turn your head with his big, rough, dirty hands. Never move your eyes to his. Close them if you have to.
He is nothing.
He is a teeny, tiny, meaningless speck. He isn't even there.
Rule 3.
build a hole inside yourself and climb into it.
He will be on top of you. He will be old enough to be your father. He will smell like the woods, alcohol, and marijuana. He will hold his hand over your mouth. You are a virgin. You are only 15. He will tell you that no one is coming. Imagine you are dancing. Think of your favorite song. Remember your mother braiding your hair. Feel her kindly, roughly braiding hands. Hear her calling your name. Marta! Marta! Marta!
Rule 4. Never, ever open any door to him.
Reject the food he brings you.
Refuse to eat his stupid fish.
Spit on it.
Tell him your family would never eat fish out of the water.
When you are in public, he will want you to smile and act like a proper wife. Even though he is married to someone else, never smile.
Roll on the ground in the ugly, expensive tailor-made panty he brings you.
Never laugh at his jokes.
He will be shoving himself into you. He will do this 2 or 3 times a day. It will not be painful after the first 20 times.
Your insides will no longer belong to you.
He will sometimes wear cologne.
Beware.
The smell will make you sympathetic. Do not give way to it. You will start to feel something for him.
It's natural after 6 months.
It is nothing more than habit or accident. It has nothing to do with Claude. By the way, never use his name. Only refer to him as him or you.
You.
Move over.
You.
Leave me alone.
Rule 5.
His sadness is none of your business. Sometimes he will seem so sad. All the terrible things he has seen and done. You will start to feel sorry for him. You will think, this is your life. This is it. He will be the only person who ever loves you.
When you start vomiting one morning, you will be sure that he poisoned you. Then it will pass and it will happen again, and slowly you will realize that you are pregnant with his baby. He will tell you, if you even think of aborting it, he will kill you. Refuse to take care of his baby. Rule 6. It doesn't matter if you get caught. Better die trying to be free.
When the opportunity reveals itself, flee.
Count on miracles.
When you run, you will take your baby because deep down you know she's yours.
You will take her clothes and nothing else.
When you start to run, your legs will feel strong like a strong person's legs. You will think clearer and better than you have ever thought before. When you will hear your mother calling, Martha, run, run, run! And you will make the bus at the exact right moment, and you will not look back because you know the 4 bodyguards who have watched you like a hawk for 2 years are already there. But you are in your hole, and no one can see you.
And you will hide with your baby in a wall in your cousin's house, the place you would have stayed on holiday. And Claude and the 4 other soldiers will come, and they will search and destroy everything. And your baby will not cry, and you will be invisible.
And the next day you will make it to the boat, and you will not be breathing. You will see him and the other men on the dock asking and looking for you. And then someone will point to the boat, and you will know he has found you, even though you are deep inside your hole.
And suddenly the captain of the boat will be standing next to you, and he will ask you one single question. How old are you? And then you will talk as if it's the first time you've talked, and you'll be surprised at how loud and crazy your voice sounds, and you will say things like,
I am 17.
It took me when I was 15.
He raped me every day 3 times a day.
He gave me diseases and made me pregnant.
if you turn this boat around, I will throw myself into the lake.
I will drown myself.
I'll be better off dead as long as I never have to see him again.
I will take his baby with me.
And the captain will place one hand on your shoulder, and you will see a light in his eyes that you identify as pity, and he will not turn back.
Rule 7. Do not feel guilty about how happy you feel when you hear he is dead.
After 6 months back at home, in your beloved Buku, you will see 2 soldiers from the camp, and they will be surprised at how well you look. And they will tell you Claude got killed. And you will say, God did something good. And at that moment, milk will pour into your breasts, and you will love your baby.
I went on vacation for 2 days.
I didn't come back for 2 years.
Rule 8. Your pain does not define you. Never blame yourself.